What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Berserk Manga Chapter 11. This should be going up on Friday. This will be the last chapter for this week. And then I would suspect we'll have another chapter up on Monday. And then maybe we'll get another monster episode this week. One Piece for sure. Last episode we left off of Guts killing Duncan. And, I mean, it looks like he's pretty much killed Gambino. He's still, under the age of like 12. And then these are his, and these are back to back too. So these are his first two kills that weren't on a battlefield. Because we saw his first kill, I think, one chapter ago. He finally got his first kill on the battlefield. But it's in war, so it's easy to like, oh man, they're coming after me. I just got to do what I, you don't think like that's just the situation that you're in. But with Duncan, that was the first, like, essentially, like, premeditated murder. Like, he hunted that man down, he wanted revenge, and he killed him. Like, that's... In war, it's just war, but that was in his head, like, he thought that out to do that. And then with Gambino, the second person he's actually killed, removing the war from it as an actual person, and that was just out of, like, self-defense, So I'm curious what these, murders and killings will play on his head, because he's grown up around all this war, so that means nothing to him. I'm curious how these will play on his head. And then you guys made the connection, I didn't even think about it at the time when I ended it, with that sexual abuse that he had is the reason for, he doesn't like to be touched type stuff. And I can't speak on it, luckily, I've never had that in my life, but to think that it would like stick with him and be that much of a trigger. Like, it's an instant trigger. It's not like, somebody touches him and he's fine and, they, like, continue to touch him and then he's like, alright, you're touching me too much. Like, you put a finger on him, he freaks the hell out. That's interesting to see, especially with how, his personality is with everything else. So we'll see how that plays on his head. I'm sure he'll be a little bit older here. And then I'm curious how the rest of the men... Because I'm sure they're going to find out that Gambino's dead, correct? Is it one of those, like... Because the men have been pretty supportive of him. Is it one of those, like, he had it coming type thing? Or are they going to be upset? Because we saw them joking about, Gambino's cripple ass last chapter. So is it like, whatever type thing? Are they going to be upset? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and get on it. The Golden Age, chapter 3. This looks like an even older one. And then I'm curious, when he eventually loses the eye, is it from a human or is it from a demon? I guess we'll see. And he's missing an arm too, correct? I forget. I'm pretty sure. So I'm curious, like, is all that demon? And when the demon stuff even kicks in. And he's looking to get to that age that we got introduced to Griffith a couple chapters ago. So I'm sure they're going to come across each other as well. So we'll see. Yeah, he's not coming back from that. And then they do the same thing again. I think I brought it up last chapter. Hunter x Hunter did this as well. I don't know what did it first. Not trying to start that argument, but Hunter x Hunter I read first, so it's almost depicting humans as the demons, And I'm curious, will we come across demons that seem to be even more human-like than the humans, So let's see. I mean, you're dead. He really thinks that. And this is another thing, too, like, if you believe in destiny and fate, is Guts cursed? Is he the reason she caught the sickness and died? Because he cares for him, but he cares for the Shisu more, so he's just all over the place. You killed Shisu. Oh, wow, and then falls on top of him like that. That's a pretty, scarring moment. Somebody, because he's been trying to impress Gambino a lot. Would even bring his, like, purse winnings from, the mercenary work to him. And now his dead body's just laying on top of you. Oh, man. Oh, shit. The whole thing is, I think his little tent's gonna catch on fire. Maybe everybody will just think Gambino burned to death. I don't know. Yeah, that's a pretty scarring. Like, I I want to equate this look in Guts' face to just shock. Like, what happened? How did it come to this? I'm sad / scared / I don't know. And this isn't a look of like, oh shit, things are burning around me. Yeah, he's dead. He ain't coming back at all. Gambino. A tent's on fire. Oh, God. He's got the sword in his hand. He's covered in blood. I don't know how this is gonna go. Right, tent's on fire. Night raid. It's Guts' tent. How do we think? I mean, it looks bad, but is it like they blame him? I don't know. Guts, you... Whoa, what the hell's going on here? Did you kill him, Guts? Damn you, answer me. Jesus. Like, what can we even do here? What can you even say? Oh, wow. Oh, I thought he took Guts' sword from him. But he unsheathed his sword, held it at Guts' throat, and then Guts just, I think, instinctively swung. Jesus, let me skip through this real quick. Damn, that's rough. You little creep. Wait a second, I didn't. Bro, he's got a whole battalion coming after his ass. Is he gonna kill multiple men here? Get back here. Yeah, he's just out. What is this? Oh no, that's the top of the tent. I thought this was somebody's belt here. I think you guys can see my I thought that was somebody's belt that got sliced in half right here. But he just dips and runs. And then does he just go on from there by himself? Oh wow, got a horse and everything. Why is this happening? Yeah, this is all just too much. What's going on? What a night raid. Gambino was murdered. Say what? It was Guts. Guts went and killed. Is that not Guts' tent? Did somebody not show up to me? You're kidding. What the hell? Nah, it's true. This is the thanks that bastard gave him after living under his roof for some 10 years. Think about it. Gambino was practically a... yeah, they don't know about the flip. Yeah. And he damn well slaughtered him. He's a father killer. But why? He looked after him, didn't he? Guess it was too much of a burden, Gambino, with his injuries. Anyway, men who kill their fellows get hanged. We can't let him go. We shouldn't have ever picked him up 11 years ago under that tree. He's an evil omen, a cursed kid who's nothing but bad luck. Oh, wow. They're suited up coming after his ass. And he's pushed to a damn cliff's edge. And he is shot. I mean, it was just so chaotic. You couldn't even get a moment to... I think if Guts wouldn't have swung back here and maybe tried to explain, but the brass just swinging and then running and then swinging at them, it's just like, okay, you look guilty. But like, I think a lot of the men have had this in their heads all the time, you know, he's an evil omen, but have shown to care for him. So the fact that they would just completely 180, but again, it looks like he killed Gambino, so it's like, oh, I guess he was evil. But we've seen them be like, you know, you're being too rough on him, that's not what you need to do. They praise him, they look after him, but I think that's just all gone. Did you get him? Yeah, I saw him jerk. Oh, he fell off the cliff but didn't fall all the way down. Or he is falling all the way down at the moment. Any case, ain't no way he lived from that high up. But Gambino can't rest in peace now. Well, one of those classics like, well, the fall killed him. Alright, boys, we did it. And they turn around and leave. And then I wouldn't be surprised if years from now he comes back and slaughters all these men. Looks like he landed on a ledge down there. But then it's like, how do I escape this? I'm just here, got an injury. Oh man. It's like it's not even my own body. I can't move. So again here, this is an interesting situation here. Because I've posed this question. If I'm in a situation like this, just a regular person, can I summon a demon if I don't want to die, and I say I'll do anything, I'll give up my soul if I could stay alive, and I don't know about demons or anything. Can I then be approached and given that option? Or do I have to have that port key with me, and then I can make, those type of statements? I don't know. I have no idea. And then it's one of those things, people being destined, once you've been around demons, I don't really know what the threshold is of that. Or you've been branded, you're going to hell. So if someone just brands me, and I have nothing to do with demons, I then am destined to go to hell? What kind of agreement is that? I had nothing to do with that just because they offered me. That sucks. And he's just sitting there, bleeding out. Bleeding out. Oh, did he fall all the way to the bottom? Because he's in water right there. It looked like he was short. Like he's here. But he really did fall all the way down. Damn, okay. I mean, that's better than being stuck on the side of the cliff with no way down. Alright. There he's just walking with the sword. Barefoot. Injury. I'm cold. I lost too much blood while I was out. 2 broken ribs. Where am I going anyway? So he's shot. Multiple broken ribs. Loss of blood. Probably malnourished as hell, too. Would have been easier just to lie there and die like that. There'd be nothing anymore. Here, there's only bad stuff. So where do... Oh my god. Now he's got a wild pack of wolves on his ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are they gonna, take him in like a feral child? Or are they gonna hunt his ass and he's gonna have to kill all these wolves? They're howling. Oh, shit. I think they're attacking. It's over. Over. This is it. Well, it looks like he's just succumbing, so is somebody coming to his aid? Or are we gonna see the first, unconscious, drunken master Berserk form just take over? I mean, he got one. But did he even want to do that? Because it looks like he's almost accepting it here. But the body just kind of... That's 1. You got 5 more to go. You got 1, got 2. And the other 4 are attacking or not? They've kind of stopped, I guess. No, he's having to go all in. Oh, dang, so he's having to slaughter these wolves. Jesus. But I'm curious, where this came from, because here it looks like he's just accepted it. He's sitting there saying, there's only bad stuff here. It would have been easier just to die. Okay, it's over, but then he continues to fight regardless. So is he making that choice? Or just, subconsciously he won't die? I don't know. He's just slaughtering them one by one. I mean, he didn't go out of his way. Jesus, right through the mouth. He didn't go out of his way. They came up on him, so what can you do? But still, this is even draining us even more than we already were. And the other 3 dipped out. Smart. I mean, but after that, you're tapped. Yeah, that's it. Those other 3 could come back and literally kill him if they wanted to. And he's still thinking of Gambino in the moment. Ooh, there's some... Oh, we got a better shot right here. There's some horseback carriages coming across here. And who wouldn't pick up a kid, Even though they don't know what that kid might be. Hey, look, he's just a kid. This is almost like when he got born. Is he alive? Yeah, but he's in pretty bad shape. Did he kill all these wolves? No way. Either way, he's got good luck. Getting found by us in the middle of the wilderness. Getting found by us. Y'all got some medical stuff? Good luck with mercenaries like us. Oh yeah, Angus was saying he needed another man in his squad. Alright, let's see who Angus is. So this is another group of mercenaries. I'm curious, like... is he just going to get thrown back into rotation? Maybe even fight against the mercenaries he used to be with? Still though, what happened? An arrow wound? Who knows, maybe he's a runaway slave. World's a strange place. He's still thinking of Gambino chasing after him. Oh dang, we just skipped 4. So he is 15 at this point? 15, 16? Damn, so we're totally just skipping through like... what's wild is we're really skipping through big like... mental developments that we're kind of not seeing. I mean, we're getting the gist of it, but... what happened... when he came to? What happened in that 4-year span? Does he still think about murdering Gambino? Is Angus's group even a better group of men? Are other men trying to touch him in that time period? Like, is he so shook? Like, I don't know. We just went 4 years, damn near half a decade. He's, I guess at this point, you know, kind of in this time frame, this time period, feel like 15, 16 years old, like you're considered a man, like you're going out to war at this time, so he pretty much is what he is at this point. Is this Angus here? Go, make your way through. Whoever brings me the general's head gets all the reward he wants. Now another thing is, like, again, I don't know if we're kind of going to get that explained. We keep getting these mercenary groups, but like, who are they being hired by? Who's the king they're working for, or the country they're... I don't know. I don't know. Because, like, they're raiding kingdoms, palaces. I'm trying to see what the hell's happening here. Dang, someone goes right through his jaw. I'm guessing this is going to be Guts' updated look here. Again, full steel-plated, Robert Baratheon style axe, warhammer. It's Basuso, the Grey Knight. You mean the one who killed 30 men at once? I heard he killed a bear unarmed. What happened to the archers? They're still outside the castle gate. Do I go down or across? I'm gonna go across. No one's gonna get past me. Anyone who wants their head smashed in, step right up. Or what are you waiting for? Defeat him and make yourself famous. You call yourselves knights, charge. Easy for him to say, I'm just a mercenary. Let him do it himself. Unbelievable. Oh. Gut said I'm down for this one. This gives me very, and I think I've said this before, very Vinland Saga vibes. Like the kid's out here making a name for himself and shit. Now, look, I don't know if this is the best helmet for vision. I mean, his isn't any better. But hey, it works, right? Who's that? Looks like a I'm guessing merc is short for mercenary. Pretty young. Hey, look at that sword. Is this the final sword here? I'm not sure. We're never going to see where he actually gets that final sword from. Good grief, it's downright huge. Is that kid going to swing that long thing around? Little punk showing off. The fool's going to get himself killed. Are you saying you'll defeat... Oh, he's asking him. How much? For a metalhead here. The 30 men killer, or whatever. Unlike you knights, I can't live on glory. I get paid, got it? So he is fighting in a army for someone. Like, these are knights of someone's, and they're just being, you know, extra hired muscle. In the event you manage to kill him, I'll give you 5 pieces of gold. I don't know what gold's worth back then. And he wants 10, 7, and not 1 more. Ah, well, you'll regret this, kid. I guess 7. They met halfway, that's fair. Getting your head knocked off. Now, here's the thing. Do we... Because he's protected in the neck and everything. That's the only bad thing, you know, when, you know, I guess higher advanced civilizations would invade other countries and kingdoms. They didn't have armor. They might have been better fighters, but if you can't get through it, what does it matter? So I'm curious, does he have the power right now as a 16-year-old, 15, to cut all the way through that? I don't even know if this is his actual final blade. A greenhorn brat like you on the battlefield must mean your side is running out of proper soldiers, or they are cowards who hide in the shadows of children. Oh god, he activated it. Super Saiyan 2 right off the bat. Did he split him down the head? Oh no, he looks like he blocked it, maybe? I can't tell. So fast. How can he attack that fast? Oh man, that man's worried. Look, Basuso's being pushed back. Alright, I thought this one shot right here cleaned right through his head. Alright, it looks like he blocked it a little bit, but he's busting his ass with that speed. But again, if like he can never get through it, we'll see. What? Oh, wow. Damn near shattered his battle axe. So how do we get through the armor? Wow. And then since he shattered it, since he already put a chink in it, he actually made head contact, by the way. If he didn't, I think Guts' head comes clean off right here. But it shattered because it was already compromised. Oh, his helmet did break even with that. Wow. Is this where he loses his... Woo! He did pierce through here. But it's so, like, thick and kind of dome. Like, I don't think that guy fills out that armor to the edge. So I'm curious if he gets... Does he go in through enough? Oh yeah, he definitely does. What is this? Is this supposed to be intestines hanging out on the ground? Oh yeah, everyone... Now he wants to preach weight and shit. Here goes that demon kind of serious face again. But I bet you those 30 men wanted to say weight too. Jesus. Splits his head. Eyeball straight out. That's what I thought happened in that shot up here. Right here, I thought that was it. Happens anyway. But yeah, you can't deal with speed. It's just the ultimate, you know, equalizer thing, especially if there's strength behind it as well, because he could be fast as hell, but if he's just darting around and can't get through this, then none of it matters, you know. Just sit there and keep letting him tire himself out, because if he gets caught, he's dead. But damn, when he's got the strength to cut through that. Now I'm curious, like, where this strength comes from. Is it just the rage built up inside? Because I get it, he's a grown when he's a little bit older, kind of where we're caught up at. Who knows how he's trained and the things. We've seen him train too, but we don't see, like, they keep taking these huge big jumps. I don't think there's something not regular about him. Because I don't think if I gave any of these men back here the same sword in the free swing, are they also gonna cut through that? Or is this strength like really like holy shit? I don't know. But they don't show us Guts' like, what is it that he's that damn strong? I can understand why he's so quick. You know, he doesn't have this armor weighing him down, laboring around. He's in barely anything, and he's young. I mean, he's still a kid. He can move around and be quick. That's understandable. I don't know where the strength comes from. Shit's wild. And he's dead. So I'm expecting my 7 gold pieces. Okay, we still have both of our eyes, too. That's a pretty nice shot right there. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's the end? Shit. That was quick, so he ends up killing that guy. Alright. So we didn't get anything too crazy. I guess Angus is now the leader of the new mercenary group that he's with, but I don't think Angus is this dude. The knight. This guy here. I don't think this is Angus here. Could be, could not. Gambino is officially dead. So much time has passed, too, that I'm curious... Does Guts catch back up with that group at any point in time in the story? And if he does, you know, How does that go down? And there's some, especially with there's multiple group, there's some serious wartime going on right now. Like, again, I don't know if this is supposed to be set in like real countries, real landscape, real, you know, name drops of kings and rulers and things like that, but there's some serious war going on with people being hired, and like that's all, like he's just doing this over and over and over again. So I'm curious, with the story, are we ever going to get into what's happening in the world, or is it strictly really going to be focused on, you know, Guts and his demons, and not kind of like what's going on, the scope of, you know, these mercenary groups being for hired, raiding all these castles and shit? I don't know if it's important to the story or not. But then we had another essentially half a decade time skip. He's right in the middle of being a teenager. I think he's like 15, 16 years old. I don't know where the crazy strength comes from. Because besides a couple panels of him swinging some training swords with Gambino, we haven't seen what's been making him so strong. And I think this, at this point, this is the first time we've actually seen that strength. Because when he was, I think last chapter, when he was still like a preteen, when he was like 9, 10, 11, he was killing men, but he was killing them like anybody else could, you know, going for the neck, open parts of the armor, things like that. So it was understandable. I mean, a quick kid, he's wily enough to squirm around and dot up a couple guys. And even when he killed Duncan and Gambino, it wasn't like any crazy strength of feat, or feat of strength. So, oh, that was him that cut that guy's jaw off. I'm curious what happened in those 5 years. That this, again, he's still pretty scrawny, that this teenager just ripped through that armor like that. And again, I don't know if that's something any man could do if they got a real wind-up shot at it or not. And then just what his mental state is, because again, he's just a child soldier out here working for pay. So I don't know what he thinks of his life or what's going on in it. This looks about the age that maybe we run into Griffith at some point. I don't know if they're going to be in the same group. Is Griffith part of like a knight castle kingdom that he gets hired to help? Do they go against each other? And then how does Griffith, you know, not only become a demon, but essentially one of the demons? But yeah, good stuff. This will go up Friday. Expect Chapter 12 to be up on Monday. And we'll go from there. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. Again, I appreciate all the interaction you guys are giving me with these Berserk videos. Any likes and especially any comments that you guys can give helps out the channel and the videos a bunch, and I appreciate it. As always,